Hey guys, it's Will here, and today I got some stuff from Elite Obsolete. So if you don't know who Elite Obsolete is, pretty much it's a guy that has his own website that sells like parts for old iPods and stuff, and sells actual iPods too. So I ordered a screen and a battery for my iPod Touch 6th Gen and a screen for my iPod Nano 4th Gen. So hopefully that's what I got. Oh, and I've got one of those tool things. Okay. Hopefully everything's in this bag here. So there's the screen for the 4th Gen Nano. And then there's a screen for the Touch, which I will probably change today, but I don't have a soldering iron yet, so I'm not gonna be able to change the battery until I get that in the mail. Yeah, there's the new screen for that. And then the battery, yeah, there it is. Okay, I think this battery should work, but I think it is the wrong one because I ordered the one, this is like, this is 1030 milliamp hours, and I think I ordered one that was like 1043 because that's the one that was in the iPod originally. But this should work fine, so I'm not really gonna complain because they were the same price. A few weeks ago when I looked, they weren't the same price. This one was like $4.99 and the other one was like $7.99 or something, but now they're both like $5.99, I think. So I guess let's go and let's see if we can repair some iPods. So it is now 2 days from when I filmed that, and pretty much I kind of failed on everything. So pretty much the 4th generation Nano went okay, I guess. Pretty much I accidentally ripped the ribbon cable on it for the hold switch, and then also as I was putting it together, for some reason so you have to take the outside glass out by like sliding the screen out like halfway and then pushing on the glass until the top pops out, and I could not get it back in. And I think what happened, I ended up bending the metal on the top. So as I'm editing this video, I just realized what I did wrong. While I was putting the iPod Nano 4th Gen back together, I put the screen all the way in the iPod, so the glass on the outside couldn't actually slide down to go in the casing. So that's what happened. And it ended up cracking the LCD again. Now, as you can see, it does look better than it did before. Before, it was a little cracked pretty much in that same exact place, but it was, the whole screen was just completely gray unless you shined a flashlight on it. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be using it in the sun anyway, so I'll just turn the backlight off so it's not gray. And it worked, but I wanted to get a new screen because I've heard these screens are actually really good looking. And yeah, as you can see, it's still cracked. It's not as bad, but I ended up breaking this metal like part off. So I decided to literally just super glue everything together. As you can see, there's no hold anymore. And yeah, the whole top is just covered in super glue. Of course, it's dry now, but it still works perfectly fine. It's just, like that now, and it has no hold. And then the iPod Touch, the original issue was a bad battery, and I haven't fixed the battery yet because I don't have a soldering iron. It hasn't been delivered yet, but pretty much I decided, because the battery has been bad ever since I stopped using it, which was in 2019 when I got my iPhone 11, but I also decided to get a new screen because for some reason I was trying to push the screen to get a weird white spot that was in the middle of it out, and I ended up cracking the inside LCD, so I decided to get a new screen. And as you can see, that screen is not on here because somehow in between me testing it to make sure it worked before I sealed it up and sealing the device up, the LCD cracked again. And I ended up messaging Elite Obsolete about it, and he said he would send a free new screen out. So hopefully that is going to be fixed soon. I don't have it on the device anymore because I just decided to take it off, and I'm thinking about just getting a new shell because he said the shell might be the problem if it's a little bit bent, and it used to be bent. I tried to straighten it out just now, but it's still like a little just warped. So I might get a new one. I don't know if I'm gonna get another space gray one or a gold one because I think the gold might look kind of cool with a black front. But like this case is pretty beat up. It's got like nicks all in it. It has a ring around the charging port from where it's been used so much. It's pretty beat up, but I do have the home button still. There's a home button and a little piece for the front-facing camera. If I can get this touch fixed, that'll solve all my problems. The touch will be my main music device. It's actually pretty funny because I have the AirPod Pro 3rd gens, which came out in 2021, I believe. And I connected to that, and it worked perfectly fine, but it was but it just showed up as like unknown listening device or something like that, because the newest update that goes to is like iOS 12.4 point something. It only goes up to iOS 12 because it's pretty much it has like the same chip or whatever I think is an iPhone 6, so it only goes up to iOS 12. Hopefully my soldering iron should be here tomorrow because it said it's supposed to come between the 20th and the 25th, and I'm filming this on the 24th, so hopefully it'll come soon. I don't know if you can tell from here, but I did change this table a little bit. Not a big deal, I just moved around some stuff. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So I'll see you whenever I see you, when I'm either changing the battery or changing the screen again. I'll probably change the screen first because it's a harder job. You got to unscrew pretty much everything in the device. So I'll see you whenever I see you. And if not, you're going to see an outro. So bye.